2026 is about to disrupt the small truck market in ways few people saw coming. New contenders are entering the scene, familiar names are evolving, and honestly, some trucks that seem like smart choices may turn out to be anything but. Meanwhile, thousands of unsold units sit quietly on dealership lots. Beneath all the marketing noise, subtle changes are happening. Some are improvements, others carry risks most buyers won't recognize until it's too late. Here's the reality. Out of all the small trucks arriving for 2026, only 7 genuinely rise above the rest. Which models deserve attention, which fall short, and what important details are buried beneath glossy brochures? Before you commit to buying a truck this year, you need to know which 7 are truly worth your investment, and which could become a costly mistake. The refreshed 2026 Hyundai Santa Cruz begins with a simple truth many longtime truck owners understand. Not everyone needs a massive body-on-frame powerhouse to feel capable. Many drivers just want something practical, equally at home on a grocery run or a gravel road, without dominating the driveway or draining the fuel budget. That's exactly where the updated Santa Cruz positions itself. This is Hyundai's most refined interpretation yet of the compact pickup concept. It's no longer a novelty or a crossover experiment with a bed attached. It's steadily becoming the truck critics once underestimated. Drivers who remember the lightweight mini trucks of the 1980s and 1990s often complain that modern pickups have grown too large, too heavy, and overloaded with unnecessary tech. The original Santa Cruz struck a chord by reviving the appeal of something smaller and more manageable. Still, earlier versions had shortcomings: excess road noise, inconsistent suspension tuning, and towing software that felt uncertain, left some owners wanting more. With the 2026 refresh, Hyundai appears to have addressed those concerns. The suspension has been retuned with updated damping and improved lateral stability, delivering a more settled and confident ride during highway travel and cornering. Commuters will notice the smoother composure over uneven pavement instead of the jittery feel of the past. Hyundai also worked to reduce engine noise, especially at mid-range speeds, creating a quieter and more relaxed cabin. For drivers who spend hours behind the wheel, this makes a meaningful difference. It signals that Hyundai listened to feedback from owners who wanted a compact truck that felt solid rather than budget-built. Towing and traction management have also been refined. The updated calibration provides smoother trailer engagement and improved throttle response under load. While it's not intended to compete with heavy-duty work trucks, the Santa Cruz now offers greater confidence for light-duty tasks. Small, trailers, weekend projects, and outdoor gear hauls. It delivers exactly what compact trucks were always meant to provide: practical utility without excess. Emotionally, the Santa Cruz appeals to drivers who prefer agility over intimidation. It really suits those who miss when trucks felt easy to maneuver, simple to park, and, just comfortable for daily use. A cleaner interior layout, simplified controls, and more cohesive ride quality reinforce that identity. In short, the 2026 Santa Cruz represents Hyundai's most assured entry yet into the compact truck space. The improvements may be subtle, but they align the truck more closely with what buyers hoped it would become. But the next truck on the list takes a very different approach, prioritizing tradition, durability, and mechanical simplicity in a way few competitors still do. There's something reassuring about a vehicle that refuses to chase trends. The 2026 Nissan Frontier embodies that mindset better than nearly any other small truck on American roads. While rivals pursue turbocharged engines, hybrid systems, and increasingly complex technology, the Frontier stays grounded. Nissan doubled down on what many seasoned truck owners value: straightforward engineering, predictability, and long-term durability. When Nissan reintroduced the Frontier platform in 2021 after an unusually long production run of the previous generation, some expected a dramatic technological overhaul. Instead, Nissan prioritized toughness over trendiness. The naturally aspirated 3.8-liter V6 returns for 2026, producing over 300 horsepower without relying on turbochargers or hybrid assistance. For buyers who are a bit wary of small engines pushed to extremes. This traditional setup feels refreshingly honest. Without turbocharging, the engine avoids added thermal stress and eliminates an entire layer of mechanical complexity. Throttle response remains smooth and linear. There's no sudden surge or artificial torque curve, just consistent, predictable power delivery. Paired with Nissan's refined 9-speed automatic transmission, the Frontier offers one of the most straightforward driving experiences in its class. The truck continues to ride on a boxed steel frame designed for durability and long-term strength. Reinforcements added during the last redesign carry into the 2026 model year, contributing to a structure that handles rough terrain and heavy loads without excessive flex or early squeaks. Historically, platforms built this way tend to exceed 200,000 miles with routine maintenance. That's part of the Frontier's appeal. Emotionally, it really resonates with drivers who are tired of trucks trying to imitate luxury cars. They want something durable, easy to maintain, and ready to work day in and day out. The Frontier's cabin reflects that philosophy, with materials built for wear resistance and controls that feel solid and purposeful. If the Santa Cruz represents urban refinement and versatility, the Frontier represents steadfast durability for owners planning to keep their truck well past 150,000 miles. Yet, the next model on the list shifts the conversation again, blending strength and comfort in a way that may surprise even experienced truck buyers. Some trucks rely on brute force to impress, others make their statement through balance and precision. The 2026 GMC Canyon falls firmly into the latter category. It isn't chasing headlines, it's designed for drivers who want confident capability paired with composure and a subtle premium feel. The current generation Canyon has already established a strong foundation, and GMC has focused on refining what works: structural rigidity, suspension tuning, and a powertrain engineered for usable performance rather than inflated marketing claims. At its core is the high-output, 2.7-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Though unconventional, it has proven capable of replacing both an older V6 and a small diesel, producing well over 300 horsepower and substantial torque. It delivers performance that once required stepping up to a full-size truck. What sets the Canyon apart isn't just its output, but how smoothly that power is delivered. The throttle calibration, shift programming, and boost tuning create steady, controlled acceleration rather than erratic bursts of force. Drivers experience consistent pull when merging, towing, or hauling. The Canyon continues to use a reinforced boxed steel frame, contributing to stable handling, confident braking, and composed towing behavior. Owners frequently report minimal rattling or structural fatigue over time, an important factor for long-term satisfaction. Ride quality strikes an effective balance between comfort and control, making the truck feel more substantial than its mid-size footprint suggests. Inside, the Canyon emphasizes maturity rather than flash. Materials and layout feel purposeful, and the seats provide supportive comfort for long drives. Controls are intuitive and substantial. It's a truck built for people who work hard but still expect refinement.